This was dressed as a miracle. It's just a murder, and I solve murders.
Benoit Blanc is back. Wake Up Dead Man is the third movie in the massively popular Knives Out franchise. Daniel Craig stars as the suave Southern detective solving impossible crimes.
My God, this is practically a syllabus for how to commit this crime. Who chose these books?
Oprah.
Oprah.
The murder mystery movies are known for their witty dialogue, star-studded casts, and misdirection.
When you were reading a Knives Out script from Rian Johnson, are you trying to solve the mystery in real time as you're reading it?
No, I read it like I'm reading a book. I want to have a kind of no preconceptions. Is there going to be a murder? I don't know. Maybe he's blown everything up.
In Wake Up Dead Man, we find the iconic detective working with a priest, played by Josh O'Connor, to solve a mystery in a church.
Stop! Here's what's gonna happen. Benoit frickin' Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna get to the bottom of who killed Monsignor Wicks and why, and then that's it.
Now, who wants to go first?
And speaking of that star-studded cast, joining the Knives Out family are some of Hollywood's best. Glenn Close, Kerry Washington, and Jeremy Renner, to name a few. Craig says it's his responsibility to welcome each new cast member into the Knives Out family.
I've heard you all liken this set to being at summer camp.
Well, I never went to summer camp, so I don't know what it's like. But apparently it's like summer camp.
That's what this franchise is for you.
Yeah.
Welcome to summer camp.
Yeah.
What efforts were put into building that chemistry on set?
It varied. I mean, the first two movies was just a lot of drinking. This one was not so much because I was at home. And next to the studio, we had this, I think it was like an old container, basically. It was a little smelly and not so great, but it had some rudimentary air conditioning in it. And we put tables and a sofa, which Andrew Scott slept on most of the time. And we sat and we talked and we played cards and we played backgammon and nobody wanted to miss out.
When you made the first Knives Out film, did you imagine how many adventures Benoit Blanc would be able to go on?
No. We set out to make the best movie we could and the result was a surprise to all of us. I mean, a very, very happy surprise. And then the kind of conversation comes, and should we make another one? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Well, what a great idea.
Craig is no stranger to a hit franchise. It's been nearly 20 years since he first uttered that iconic phrase.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
And joined the Brotherhood of 007.
I'm not going to ask for any scoop, but
I don't have any. I wish I did, but I don't have any.
As that franchise embarks on a new chapter, what do you hope the next Bond takes away from that adventure of his own?
Well, just that. It's their adventure. The people who are involved with it now are some of the best in the industry. They'll make a wonderful movie, I'm sure.
How do you keep challenging yourself when you visit time and time again these franchise leading roles?
I think as long as it's scaring me, and I'm working with someone like Ryan who feels the same way and is about how do we make it better? How do we elevate it? As long as you're constantly thinking that and remembering that, you know, not everybody gets to do this. It's like it's a really rare thing that you have an opportunity and you've got to take every second and just squeeze everything out of it.
So Craig says despite playing one of the world's greatest detectives, those skills do not translate to real life. The only way he keeps track of his keys are with AirTags, just like the rest of us. And don't worry, he told me that although the creator of Knives Out, Rian Johnson, has not started writing the fourth script just yet, Craig is on board for whatever that looks like. Guys.
All right, Kaylee, thank you so much. And Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery out in select theaters now. It's going to be released on Netflix December 12th. Can't wait to check that out.
Looking forward to that one.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.